So the truth is, I don't have any fucking idea what I'm saying. I'm watching this show, and these people are saying things in a way that's like scientific. The average person's gonna hear it and only hear jargon, stuff that's not gonna make any fucking sense.
Quite simply, mechanization is more productive.
These people are basically trying to say we're making it to where you're not gonna ever have to work again, but you're not gonna have the conventional stuff that you're used to having. You're still gonna be able to come and go as you please. You're still gonna be able to do what you want to do. You're just not gonna have the car the way you would think it'd be a car. If you want to travel and you're worried about how you look as you travel, what I'm saying is gonna sound fucked up. It's gonna sound like I'm trying to take away your ride. It's gonna sound like I'm trying to take away your slab. I'm not. That's not what the point of this is. Everybody's trying to have everything equal. Equal. You wanted that slab to be another car. You wanted that car to be another car. So you can finally get the foreign car. You finally be riding like you want to be riding. You're really trying to keep up with the Joneses and trying to go to the next level. You always want. But if everybody always had what they needed all the time, what would you do with your time? If money wasn't the main goal of everything, what would you do with your time? You'd probably enjoy it more. If you didn't have to go to work, school, if you didn't have to go to work, homeboy, if you didn't have to go to work and you had all the stuff, what would you do? Right now it would seem confusing. I know, I don't even know what I would do with all that time. I know that the possibility of that's just one problem they can eliminate, not having to go back to work. But the idea of good health care for everybody be on an equal thing. Nobody's gonna be kind of having what the next person has. I don't know. I don't fully understand this whole vegan movement forward, but what I do know is that it's real. If you really think about it, it's not a propaganda scheme, and no one's gonna profit off this any more than the next person will profit. It's kind of like someone's getting in the middle of what the fuck we're doing and saying, hey, put the Monopoly game down. Y'all are hurting yourself. I was talking to my wife earlier, and I was telling her, it's kind of like somebody's watching us play Monopoly. Somebody's watching us play Monopoly, but there's already been a loser. It's been established. Somebody already lost the game. He's got all the property and everything. Or he's got all the money, or somebody's about to lose. And we're all for playing, but there's somebody walking around the table. And he's walking around the table, and he's like, hey, man, look, I'm going to loan you some money. In that game you're playing, I'm going to loan this money to you, but you're going to have to do some fucked up shit. You're going to have to either suck my dick, you're going to have to sell some drugs, give these drugs to that little kid, take this stuff, beat that guy, rape this person, do this wrong thing, or even this right thing, cause this problem, where the guy said something about pass a law, create a job, cause somebody a problem. Basically, that's what it is. I mean, it isn't even basically, man. It is what the fuck it is, man. Eliminating all of that, everybody just being happy with one another, it's going to be uncomfortable because we're so trained to think one way. But if you learn to think a different way, I know this is possible. I got put in prison, and while I was sitting in there, I was like, damn, I got to just stay in this one fucking room. How many of y'all were in there with me? How many of y'all niggas was riding with me who was fucked up or found a way to make that shit fun anyway? We'd all be standing around rapping, doing some fucking shit, doing something, laughing about some bullshit. Somebody would say it. Somebody would be like, damn, nigga, that's fucked up. It kind of feels like we're not even locked up. Somebody would check the shit out that motherfucker as soon as he said it. But the idea and the possibility, the fact that that's true, leads me to believe that if we go through this thing where we have to deal with giving up everything to move forward, isn't going to be impossible. We'll find a way to make it work. We'll find a way to have fun. We'll find a way to be cool with each other. That's just the type of people we are. We're humans. We're built to be resilient. It's going to be made for us to put blame like there's something wrong happening, because that's how it feels. Naturally, when you have to give up something, it feels like you're doing something. Wait, hold on, I can't have my what? It's not that you can't have it. Think about what life would be like if you gave it up for a better life. That's the only idea that I need you to think about. People are going to say, hey man, you're kind of trying to do this, or you're kind of trying to do that, or it looks like you're trying to make some money off this. I don't want a penny for saying none of this stuff. Thank you for technology. I don't have to put it on this. I go to the library and do this. So if something mysteriously happens, I'm going to try to keep my face in the internet as much as possible. Because if something happens to me or doesn't happen to me, I'm going to try to be saying this shit as much as possible, because people need to know that on the cool, you're about to be tested. You're about to be tested, man. You're about to be tested at the very core of humanity, of who you are. Black, white, Mexican, rich, poor, Asian, whatever. You're about to be tested. You're about to see if you can really make good decisions with yourself. Can you really, really, really really be fair about it. Are you really about humanity, or are you really about yourself? That's probably going to be the next big separation. It's not going to be about gangs or who else. It's going to be about, are you really about the people around you? I'm not trying to make any money off this. This is strictly information. I was going to try to put it to a bunch of people and do it like this and do it like that. It would have been turned around too fucking much. It would have been turned around, oh, my nigga, you trying to make some money. I can't do it like that. Just going to see what this does. I'm going to see what this does first. 936-240-6667. It's the same fucking number I gave you, Kevin Art. I know hopefully somebody sends this to you as a joke, and the thing I'm trying to tell you, I can still tell you. What's crazy is that I don't even know if you'll see it, but I can actually talk to you using this fucking computer and make this shit real. Either you'll see it or you won't. I gotta figure out how to print this. I'm gonna let my wife help me now.